He would leave school to head back to the hood to kick it with some of his homies on the block. Now, these frequent visits are always dangerous because at any time, something could pop off.
But that's the worst decision he could have made, gang. Honest to God, truth, how I feel, right? If your homies see that you got potential, bro, and they see that you probably could make it out and, like, potentially bring them out too, bro, and you coming back to the hood, they should tell you, gang, gang, don't come back. Stay away from this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you need to stay in Kansas, bro, so you can play football. YouTube! What's that word, man? What it do? What it do, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video, man. We back, right? Back with my dog boys in the hood TV, man. Shout out my dog, man. Y'all go sub my dog up, man. Get my dog to 100 bun. He need that dope content creator, man. You know what I'm saying? I like looking at his content. If y'all notice, bro, like, a lot of times, bro, I'm not really gonna be reacting to nothing that I don't like to watch, bro. Like, a lot of times, bro, I just sit here and watch these all day anyway. So I figure I might as well just watch them with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because we the mob, folk. We the second reaction channel squad. No cap. But yeah, man, we just going to tap into this one right here, folks. So we got Melly from Athens Park Bloods, bro. He was shot and killed after making it out the hood. Damn, Mel, man. Mel made it out the hood, man, and somebody still took his life. It's a cold world. Better keep that heater with you, boy. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna tap into it, man. Let's go.
Welcome to Boys in the Hood TV. Today we're gonna be discussing the life of Melly from the Athens Park Bloods, who would lose his life in 2021. Now, Melvin Williams, aka Melly, was born April 14th, 1995 in South Central. He was born and raised in...
Gang ain't want to take this picture right here, boy. Look how gang looking. They right here look like, you know what I'm saying, when your grandma wants you to take a picture. Because you just went to church with her on Sunday, it's Easter Sunday, and they like, take the picture, boy. Take the goddamn picture. Smile! Y'all know I ain't lying. All of them been there, bro, all greased up with the Vaseline everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to take the picture, boy. Shout out my dog, Melly, though.
In the area controlled by the notorious Athens Park Bloods. Now, Athens Park has been around since the late 70s and built up a violent reputation in the streets of LA. Now, they are made up of multiple cliques like 124th Street, 127th Street, 129th Street, and 132nd Street. Now, over the years, they've been known to heavily beef with the 10 Deuce Raymonds, the 11-8 East Coast Crips, and others. Now, early on, Melly would fall deep in love with football. And like many kids his age, sports was a big escape to help keep kids away from gangs and off the streets. Now, Melvin would lose his father at an early age, which would affect him deeply. But growing up in the neighborhood, most of his friends were already from the set, so eventually, Melly would get his put on early. Now, although he would run the streets, Melvin had one goal, and that was to become financially stable, to be able to pay for his mama's bills and buy her a house so that she would never, ever have to want again.
For sure.
Now, Melly believed that his one path to get there was to...
Dope son, man. Dope son in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about it, bro, like, that be a lot of our main goals, you know what I'm saying, when we small, bro, is to basically get our mama out of a situation that we feel like our mom shouldn't be in, bro. You dig? So I really feel that, bro. Like, bro, I remember my mama had wrote a bad check to get me a PlayStation, nigga. Like, at the time, you know what I mean, I ain't even understand the, you know what I'm saying, the seriousness of it, though. But when I got old, I was like, she literally risked her freedom to buy me a PlayStation. Now, was that a good decision? Hell no, it wasn't a good decision. Would I do it for my kids? Hell no, I wouldn't do it for my kids. But my mom did it for me. That's why right now she calls, she can get anything got me, for real.
Football. Now, his mother would make sacrifices and get her son out of the area to where he can solely focus on playing football. So eventually, Melvin would go on to play varsity football at Citrus High School as a linebacker. Okay. Now, he would excel and become a standout player. And by 2013, Melvin would graduate high school and then head off to Chaffey College, where he would play varsity for the next 2 years. Now, with his success at this college, he would then go on in 2016 to North Dakota and play for the Mayville State for 1 year as a defensive end. Now, although this wouldn't be his greatest year, he would still gain a ton of knowledge and meet a lot of new people. Now, by his senior year, Melly would decide to head to Kansas to play for the Tabor Blue Jays. Now, this would be his best year yet. Now, his outstanding performance this year would have eyes on him from the NFL draft, and things would start to really look up for him. But also from time to time,
that boy could hit. That boy could hit too. Y'all saw that play, bro. Man, gang hit that boy and he ain't even fall, nigga. That nigga was strong, bro. Look, y'all.
NFL draft, and things would start to really look up for him. But
he ain't even fall. The other one fell. He ain't even fall.
Also, from time to time, he would leave school to head back to the hood to kick it with some of his homies on the block. Now, these frequent visits are always dangerous because at any time, something could pop off.
But that's the worst decision he could have made, gang. Honest to God, truth, how I feel, right? If your homies see that you got potential, bro, and they see that you probably could make it out and, like, potentially bring them out too, bro, and you coming back to the hood, they should tell you, gang, don't come back. Stay away from this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you need to stay in Kansas, bro, so you can play football. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna cap, man. I don't know if I was my cousin's favorite cousin or I don't know, but like they wouldn't let me do the things that they were doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to basically turn 2 to 4, you know what I'm saying? 4 to 8, 8 to 16, you know what I'm saying? 4, 4, 8, all that, bro. Nah, no, you ain't doing that, bro. First of all, Uncle Ant ain't finna whoop my ass because you done went to jail on my behalf. No, you go in there and you find something else to do. We gonna let your cousin do it. But I'm for real though, bro. Like my big cousin, bro, they just wouldn't let me participate in the things that I knew they were participating in. I had to take my ass on. Go get a job. You feel me? Do this. Do YouTube. Be a rapper or something. Rap about what you see us doing. But don't bring your ass out here and do it. So I feel like his community failed him, bro. They should have told him, bro, stay your ass in Kansas, bro.
And at one point, he would almost lose his life in the shootout while out on the block. But Melly would not let this discourage him or stop him. He would refocus back on football, but trouble would soon find him out there on the field also. Melly would suffer a grade 3 MCL tear. Now, at this point, Melly thought it was over, but his faith in God would keep him going. So he would do rehab, and he would be able to bounce back, and he was actually able to finish out that football season.
That's dope.
Yeah, nigga, that's how we going out. Yeah, straight like that. That's how we going out. That's how we going out. Yeah, that's how we going out, just like that.
Now, Melly would go on to finish and be ranked number 44 in the nation for his sacks per game. Now, after his standout performance that year, on May 19th, Melly would graduate from college.
Hey, we moved it over.
That's dope, man.
We out here, man. We out here. We out here.
But sadly, this celebration will be short-lived because only a few months left.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. I ain't gonna kill. Dang, bro.
Later, he would get the bad news that his homie from Athens Park, named Day, was shot and killed. Now, Melly will be hurt deep to the core from this loss. But this also will be a reality check for Melly that although he has seen a lot of success with his football career, that a lot of his homies were still in the trenches and still fighting the active war in the streets of LA. But over the next few weeks, he would continue to spend time with his homies on the block, celebrating Day-Day's life. But by July, he would get some good news that he will be making his pro debut, playing for the Berlin Adler football team in Germany.
Yeah.
But before leaving, he would make sure that he kicked it off with his homies. And by August of 2019, Melly would make his pro debut.
Okay.
Now, Melly would go on to continue to shine playing football in Berlin and living out his dream as a pro football player. Now, although this isn't the NFL, this was still the pro leagues, so Melly would be getting the bag while playing football. Now, during his offseason, Melly would start heading back to LA to pursue his second dream, which
I knew it, bro. Dang.
was the rap industry. He would upgrade his spot in Gardena and eventually start recording, and he would link up with his homie RJ and YG. and right out the gate, Melly would start dropping music.
Miss my niggas, wish God to call them home. And my eyes full of water while I'm flying with this pole.
Now he would continue building
I ain't gonna lie, bro had a little talent though, for sure. I probably would have bumped that in the wheel.
his brand and recording new tracks while running up that bag. But in January 2021, more bad news would come Melly's way when his homeboy Gutter Rex would lose his life. Now Gutter was a loved member of the Anthem Parks Blood, and this loss will hurt them deeply. And this would lead Melly to dropping a dedicated track called Gutter World to his homie.
Rex this, Rex that. Say his name get wet. Like Moose said, and he shook the monkey off his back.
But with this loss of Gutter, this would motivate him to lock back in and focus more on his music to really try to help and elevate his hood. But sadly, Melly did not know that death will come for him next. On July 23rd, 2021, at around 10 a.m., Melvin will be heading back to his spot in Gardena. Now, what he did not know was that he had been followed home by a group of men in a vehicle. Now, as Melly got out of his car and headed to his house, a man would exit the vehicle and approach Melly and open fire.
Dang, bro, this man here had so much potential, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this was a crazy one, gang. Cause like, bro had so much potential though, Mark.
The shooter would let off multiple shots, with one fatal shot hitting Melly, causing him to fall to the ground. Neighbors who heard the gunshots would call Gardena PD, who'd arrive shortly after. But sadly, Melvin Williams, aka Melly, would be pronounced dead at the scene at the age of 26. I would like to thank everybody for tapping in, and I'll see y'all next time.
Dang, man, gone too soon, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Every time, bro, I say it. It ain't but two ways out of the streets, bro. Either dead or in jail, bro. Like, and Gang right here had so much potential. Like, y'all saw it. Gang could play football. Gang music wasn't trash. He could rap, bro. But that street life, that gang life, bro, it ain't good for nobody, man. So if I can encourage anybody, bro, like any kid watching this, dog, go the other way, man. I know your pop may have been like that, your uncles, your big brother, everybody in your neighborhood, but you go the other way, gang. You know what I'm saying? Be that example for the ones that's younger than you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They may call you lame, they may call you corny, they may call you soft, gang. But at the end of the day, I'd rather be lame, corny, and soft and have my life and take care of my family than to be the toughest one from the neighborhood and they putting LL behind your name, in front of your name, bro. With a hashtag, nigga. Don't be no hashtag, you feel me? Anyway, though, let me know how y'all feel about it, though, folks, in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub up. After you sub up, make sure you rank up. After you rank up, hit all so you don't miss none of these bangers for you. Smell me. More life or no life. More will know it. Now we coming OTM, get it out the mud every single day. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, man. We going up through the second reaction squad. Y'all know more way or no way. I'ma say it again for y'all. You smell me. OTM, man. Y'all know we getting it out the mud and y'all know we up. Make sure you talk to God today. I'm gonna catch y'all in the floor. Let's get it. Gang, gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound.